What's going on, guys? I recently was doing some research on a specific ancient coin, and I came across this website that had a ton of really cool coins that I'm sure are all well within the six-figure range. And I've never seen most of these before, and they're all really magnificent. And I figured a lot of people haven't seen these before either, and I just thought I would go ahead and share this. So this is going to be kind of a long video as we go through all these coins. I've already seen some of them. I haven't seen all of them, so a lot of these I'll be seeing for the first time as well. Some of the more boring ones, or boring to me I should say, I'll probably be going through pretty quickly. So I will leave the description, or I will leave the website in the description, so if you want to go check these out on your own time. There's also a lot of descriptions for some of these coins, and we're obviously not going to read all of those in this video because some of them are pretty long, but if you want to go ahead and read them on your own time, like I said, I'll leave the website in the description. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and comb through not all these coins, maybe all these coins, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how the video goes. Anyway, let's get started. This first one's kind of whatever to me. Looks like it has like a cool lion on the front. You don't really see that often. Gold coin. I don't really know how big these are or anything. There's not really too much information, but kind of cool looking. The reverse is obviously super plain. Next one. This one is pretty cool. Helios, it's called. Looks like we got some sort of Spartan warrior. I think these are Greek. It says here the glory that was Greece from that gallery. I'm assuming these are Greek coins. But yeah, this is super cool. We have what looks like a Spartan warrior or something with two horses. His trusty steeds, I'm imagining. Very cool. This one is really cool. Artistic electrum. I believe that's a mix of silver and gold. This looks like a really cartoony looking like Roman emperor. It looks so awesome. It looks like there's a dolphin underneath. Just so cool. They don't really make coins like these anymore, obviously, but man, that's just so cool looking. Mende. This one is awesome. I think this is Dionysus, the god of wine. I don't know for sure, obviously. It could just be a random guy getting drunk on the back of his horse or mule or whatever that is. But regardless, that looks so awesome. The detail is just insane. It's insane to me that something this old has been able to be preserved in such pristine condition. And like I said, these coins are probably all well within the six figures. I'm sure this is like $1 million coin. Next one. This one again. Super cool. I mean, the detail is just insane. We have like an angel hovering above a man on like a carriage or something. Kind of weird. It looks like he's on a unicycle. I don't know what's going on there, but maybe that's how they used to ride with horses. I don't know. And then I'm assuming this is the obverse. The left side is the obverse, I'm assuming, even though the head is on the right. So I'm assuming this is the reverse. I'm not sure who that is. Very good looking person. Looks like there's two dolphins there as well. Very interesting. Very cool. Another coin that probably costs like $1 million or more. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of kicking myself knowing that I'm never going to own any of these. This one is insane. I mean, look at the toning on that. I mean, that kind of toning you don't even really see on modern coins. Wow, that is just insane. And look how many legs there are on these horses. Looks like there's 4 horses here. There's got to be, 16 legs here? And they're all so detailed and nice. And we got another angel and another man on a unicycle. And then that head looks crazy with that toning, that like rainbow toning. Oh my gosh, that is insane. Another coin that's probably $1 million. Wow, that's really cool. This one's probably my favorite so far. This one's kind of cool. Looks like we got an eagle, maybe 2 eagles. This looks like another eagle here. Looks like he's pointing upwards. This one looks like he's eating something here. Let's see. I know there's descriptions probably describing a lot of these. They are pretty long. I'll probably read some of these on my own time, but we're not going to read all this here. Oh, okay, here we go. 2 eagles standing right on dead hare. The one in front with closed wings and its head thrown back, screaming in triumph. The one behind with wings open and head turned down. Yeah, that's really cool. So they're eating a bunny or a rabbit. And then we got a crab here. And I'm not really sure what that is. It looks like a seal or something, I don't know. But I have read that these crabs on the coins represent their naval fortitude, I suppose. You know, they had a strong navy and strong naval army, and they use a crab to represent that on their coinage, I guess. It's kind of cool. This one is pretty cool. Got like some sort of King League looking guy marching. Gold coin probably. Reverse looks like nothing. But yeah, this one's cool. Got like a bow and arrow, like a staff or something. Looks like he's got a crown on. Pretty cool looking. Okay, Pegasus coin. I always love the coins with Pegasus. This one also looks like it has some sort of weird, it looks like some sort of Chinese lettering. I know it's not, but it looks like it. This one's pretty cool. Pegasus Stater. Oh, okay. See, this one's pretty cool. We got you never see that. A lion taking down its prey on a coin. And he's just biting him right in the butt. And then we got on the reverse. See, I don't know what this reverse is or what it says, but that is so cool looking. Like, the letters are so sharp. And I don't know what these, like, mounds are in the middle, but they look kind of cool. But yeah, the sharp lettering is honestly pretty impressive that it's, like, so sharp after all these years and that the detail is still here. That one's pretty cool. Acanthus, it's called, I suppose. Pretty cool. Okay, another one with a bunch of horses. Signed by 2 artists. I'm not sure if that's what the coin is called. This one is really cool. It's got, I feel like we've seen this one pretty similarly before. Right, we got the angel. Oh wait, this guy looks like he has wings as well. Guiding the horses. And then it looks like there's like a mermaid underneath or something. Not really sure. It kind of looks like a person mixed with a serpent or something. And then here, we got 4 dolphins. I'm imagining that the dolphins are kind of like the crabs. They represent the navy. But I have no idea. Maybe they just really like dolphins. Those are so cool. This one's got some cool toning as well. All around. Very cool coin. Made from a gold statue of Nike on the Acropolis. So we got 2 owls on the reverse. I'm assuming that's Athens. I don't know. Maybe it's Nike. Probably Nike, right? I don't know. Kind of cool looking. This one's not as cool as the other ones, but it's probably just as significant or important. Also probably just as expensive. Kaiman Decadrachma. Okay, yeah. See, this is kind of like the other one. Pretty similar. Okay. Again, this one's pretty similar, except the horses that kind of look like they're kind of going a little bit crazy here. But otherwise, it's pretty similar. I think that doesn't look like a dolphin, though. That looks more like a crawfish or a crayfish, depending on where you're from, how you say that word. But that's kind of interesting. A little crawfish on it. Pretty cool looking coin. 2 signatures. Okay, yeah, this one. A lot of these are kind of similar, right? Yeah, this one's pretty similar. Looks like we've seen this one before. Infant Hercules. Wow, this one's kind of crazy looking. I'm assuming this is Hercules as an infant, wrestling with a couple serpents. And then maybe this is his mother? I don't know. I don't know who the woman is. Or maybe it's a man with long hair. I don't know. Don't want to misgender in 2023. But yeah, that's kind of cool looking, actually. See, I wonder, like, what was this coin even worth? I don't know. Like, it's just pretty crazy looking. Probably worth $1 million today, obviously. Thasos. Wow, this one is really cool. Look at the detail on this. It's insane. I mean, look at that. He's kneeling down. Look at his calf. Look at that man's calf. That dude did not skip leg day. And he's shooting a bow and arrow. Kind of cool. You just don't see coins with this kind of art. And look at that, like, wreath he's wearing on his head. Man, that is really cool. This one might be one of my favorites. I still think that first one with the crazy toning on the guy's hair was probably my favorite so far. Thurium. Got a raging bull here. And Athena, maybe? I don't know. Oh, looks like there's another one of those serpent women kind of. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a mermaid. It looks kind of interesting on his head. I don't know. Maybe it's not. This might not even be a woman. I don't know, but this is cool looking. Triform and Janus. This one's interesting. Looks like we got a 3-sided face on the obverse and a 2-sided face on the reverse. I don't know. I wish I knew who these people were. Maybe this is who they are. Triform and Janus. Not sure, but pretty interesting. Panticapaon. Wow, this one is pretty cool. See, we got what looks like a dwarf. I imagine this guy spends all day blacksmithing swords. I'm not sure who that is, but he looks like he would smith some swords or something. And what looks like a griffin on the right. Griffins are like my favorite mythical creature. One of my favorite mythical creatures, so that's pretty cool. And it's a gold coin. It looks like there's some wheat here too, maybe. Some wheat or barley or something. Maybe they were a big wheat town or something. Not sure. Very cool though. Aphrodite. Okay, this one is very interesting, right? Because I've seen the Pegasus with Athena on it. I think it's Athena, right? I don't know. But I've seen the Pegasus with Athena. This one's Aphrodite, and what's really cool about it is she's facing us. She's not facing left or right. I mean, these coins are kind of rare. I've never seen coins. I don't really see coins like this, and it looks like she's got a cool pearl necklace here, too. That's kind of cool. The detail they put in this is really crazy. She looks like she has a really big nose. Either way, it's pretty cool. Oh, see, here's another one. Front-facing portraiture. I don't know who that is. Apollo. Head of Apollo, facing 3/4, wearing chlamys, secured by round brooch. Yeah, see, that is really cool. Looks like there's a swan here as well. Man, I wish we made coins like this today. I'd way rather have this than George Washington's face on a quarter. That's just me, though. So cool. Larissa. I think I have a cousin named Larissa. No, I don't. Never mind. This one's pretty cool. Not as cool as the other one, but I do like the horse. Again, these are all probably, regardless of how cool I think they are, they're probably easily 100,000 or more. I would assume something like this. I would assume something like this is probably like $250,000. These coins are probably the best known examples you can get of these types. And I'm not really sure who owns these, or if a company owns these, or maybe a museum. I'm not really sure. I could probably do more research on this website, but for now we're just looking at them and speculating how much these cost. Next one, the peak of classical artistry. Lampsakos. Kind of cool. Got like some sort of emperor looking guy with a horse. I don't know. Nothing too special relative to all the other ones we've seen so far, but again, this is a fantastic example of an ancient coin. This is so cool looking. Pericles. Okay, see, this one is pretty cool. I don't know what's going on here. This looks like some sort of distressed man, right? And I don't know what's going on here. Some sort of portrait of war, maybe. This guy looks like he's got a shield and a sword swinging. And maybe this is him post-war, after he's seen some stuff. You know? I don't know. It's really cool looking. Okay, this next one, pretty damn cool. Poseidon. Look at that. Poseidon. That is so awesome. Poseidon on a coin. We got his trident here with 2 dolphins. See, this is probably my new favorite. I don't know. That one with the rainbow toning in the beginning was still really cool, but this one is so cool. Poseidon. Man. Yeah, like, this coin's got to be like $1 million. Rhodes. Very cool. Front facing again with what looks like a flower, maybe? Maybe that's a Pikmin? I don't know. But this is kind of cool. I wish I could read that. Whatever that says. E. I'm assuming that's a mint mark. E. I wonder where that is. The only coin with hieroglyphics, it says. So on the obverse, what looks like a horse. I suppose this is a hieroglyph. Hieroglyph? I don't know. I can't read hieroglyphs. To me, this doesn't look like a hieroglyph. To me, this looks like... I don't really know what this looks like, but it looks kind of cool. Yeah. Whoa, what is this? Okay. Regium tetradrachma. Obverse, nothing special, you know, Roman person, Greek person, whatever it is. The reverse looks like Predator. Tell me that doesn't look like Predator. Maybe a friendly Predator, but still kind of looks like Predator. I don't really know what it's supposed to be. Maybe Predator's real? I don't know. Very interesting. Okay. This is the most American ancient coin that I've seen so far. Got a nice proud eagle here on the reverse. That's pretty cool. I like that. The Ancient Olympics. Okay, so this is probably an Olympian or something. I don't know. Kind of cool. Okay, see, here's another dwarf-looking guy who looks like he blacksmiths all day. This guy looks like you would go to him for a quest, and his quest is going to be that you have to mine coal and ore and bring it to him, and he'll smith you a sword that you'll use to slay a giant troll or something. That's my idea of this man. I don't know who it is. And the reverse is pretty cool. Got like a bull with some pretty crazy toning here. The toning really gets me on these ancient coins. They look magnificent. I mean, that looks so cool. Wow. Yeah. +1 for the dwarf, guys. That guy's pretty cool looking. Next one, War and Peace. The Sicyon Stater. Another one with crazy toning, and this one is super cool. I guess we have a lion here. I don't know what's on top of the lion. It looks like there's an animal chilling on top of the lion. And there's a snake here. I mean, no, that's his tail. I'm sorry. I think that's his tail, yeah. And I don't know what this circular thing is. Oh man, that is really cool looking. And on the reverse, we have some sort of bird. Maybe a duck? I don't know. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Maybe it says it here. Yeah, dove. Okay, it's a dove. Very cool. Kyrene Stater. Okay, this is really cool. We have another one with an angel guiding 4 horses, except this time they're riding at us instead of left or right. This is a new one. I haven't seen something like this before. And even cooler that it's on a gold coin. That makes it so much cooler. And then we have a super jacked king. I wonder if he was actually this jacked or if they just made him look better than he really did look. With his pet eagle, probably a pet falcon. Knowing those guys in the Middle East, they love their falcons. Yeah, that is awesome. Very, very cool. I love how the guy is like an angel with wings. That makes it so cool. Okay, this one's pretty cool. A soldier's share of Alexander the Great's plunder. That is an insane name for a coin. I'm assuming these are coin names. I don't really know. Looks like we have some soldier, obviously, and another angel. This one I'm a little bit interested in reading. Just because of the title, it's so interesting. I'm just going to skim through it. In addition to his prolific military prowess. Very, very cool. The daily wage of the average citizen was about 2 drachmas, so these gold staters were extremely valuable. This proved to be inconvenient for normal spending, so they were nearly all melted down after a relatively small mintage, causing their significant rarity relative to high availability of the smaller staters, which feature the same design. Okay, so there's smaller ones with the same design. I'm assuming this gotta be like a $2 million coin. It's just so crazy. I wonder who owns these. So awesome. Okay, portrait of Alexander the Great on a gold coin. Very cool. I'm sure a lot of us, if you're an ancient person, you've probably seen the silver Alexander the Great coins. I've never seen this gold one before, though. And on the reverse, we have another guy with the horses on... Okay, that's not a unicycle. It at least has 2 wheels. Very, very cool. And it had no mass media back then, with no mass media. Agathocles Victory. Pretty cool. Got another angel here. Nothing too special about that one compared to the other ones we've seen. Okay, this one's kind of cool. Taurus. Looks like we have a naked person riding a horse and another naked person riding a dolphin. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I wonder what their idea was behind this one. Silphium. Okay. Looks like this one... I imagine this one has something to do with sports. I don't know why, I just get that idea. This looks like some sort of spike ball or something, as if that's a game. And, I don't know, this looks like a trophy or something. Not really sure what's going on here, just a guy riding a horse. Heracles. Kind of cool. Some crazy toning on this one as well. This guy's got some pretty cool hair. The Labyrinth at Knossos. Okay, the obverse is nothing special relative to what we've seen so far, but the reverse is pretty interesting. I guess this is like a maze. Let's see if we can actually follow it. Let's see. So, go here. Yep, I think this is a maze. Wow, this is kind of crazy. Oh yeah. That is pretty cool, huh? Man. Okay, yeah. It's a maze. It's interesting. And it looks like we have a sword on the left. I don't know what that is on the right. AP. It says AP. And then Noion. Maybe that's what that says. I'm not sure. Okay, this one's pretty cool. Looks like we have a lady in a tree with a bird on the obverse, and then on the reverse, maybe a cow, maybe a bull, maybe just a horse. Can't really tell. It kind of looks like there's horns here, which makes you think it's a bull, but it kind of looks a little slim to be a bull. I'm not really sure. Probably a bull. Very, very cool. Pyrrhus. Okay, this one's kind of cool. A lot of detail in the hair. Makes it look like he's got flowers in his hair. Then we have a lady sitting down. I always thought that, and I don't know why I thought this, but I always kind of, I guess it would be the obverse. I always thought that women were not very common on ancient coins, but I think I'm wrong. I think there's just not a lot of women on Roman coins. And I might be wrong about that too. I don't know where I heard that, but... Okay. Trihemistator. Okay, got a nice dude on the obverse and a super jacked looking horse on the reverse. And this horse looks big as hell too. I mean, look how long he is. Kind of crazy. Antagonist Dasan. Some more really crazy toning. I'm not really sure what this guy is sitting on. Can't tell. Probably... Yeah, I can't tell. And by the way, these coins are all in chronological order. So this one was in a later date than the previous one we just looked at, which was at a later date than the previous one, you know? They're all in chronological order by year. I don't know what year, but yeah. Next, Syracuse. Okay, yeah, this one's nothing too special. I feel like we've seen this one already. I mean, I'm sure this one's different, but it looks similar. Hannibal. Okay, this one's pretty cool. This is the first time we've seen an elephant on a coin. And this guy looks pretty jacked. Got a very masculine looking face. Kind of interesting. I like the elephant. It looks like maybe a star right there. I don't really know what that's supposed to be, but it looks kind of like a star. Man, that elephant is cool. All these old coins for some reason have some really crazy toning. I guess that's just what time does. Okay, the reverse on this one is special. A very proud looking eagle. I wonder what that says. If anybody knows what that says, feel free to leave it in the comments and educate me. I'd be very interested to know what these words are saying. You know, this guy looks like somebody that I would see walking down the street today, if I'm being honest. Besides I guess people don't really wear that kind of headgear, but it looks like somebody I would know. This one's kind of interesting. Looks like we got a trophy or maybe a wine cup. Maybe this is Dionysus again. It says Naxos. Naxos? Maybe that's a person. Sulla's occupation of Athens. New pictures and descriptions pending. So I'm assuming this is Athena or maybe Sulla. And we got an owl. I mean, that's the Greek animal, right? The owl. Very, very cool. I wonder how rare this is relative compared to like a, an Athena owl that we all know of. This one's got to be like 100 times more rare. Probably even like 1,000 times more rare. Okay, this one, Paracete Stater. This one's very abstract looking. Very different than anything we've really seen so far. I wonder if that's where or if it was made like that. I do like it, but it's very, very different. Very abstract. Kind of interesting, kind of cool. Sula's Dream. Okay, so this is Sula again. Sula's Dream. I wonder what's going on here. Looks like she's waking up from the dream. Maybe there's angels, demons. I don't really know what's going on here. Kind of cool though. Gladiators. Look at that. We haven't seen a coin like this yet. I'm assuming, this is commemorating the gladiators. Very crazy. This guy's fighting like a lion with a spear. I can't really tell what this is. It looks like there's a person here in between maybe another large cat and maybe a bull. I can't really tell, but this one is very cool. Wow, and I wonder who that is on the obverse. I wonder if that's supposed to represent one of the gladiators or maybe a king or emperor at the time. Okay, so this one was Rome. I think we just passed to Rome. Oopsies, I might have just shown you something that I shouldn't have. Okay, when did it start? Okay, so after this really abstract one, we started in Rome. Sula's Dream. Gladiators, very, very cool. I think this is my favorite one so far. Even more than the really crazy toning that we saw at the beginning. Next one, Julius Caesar. We all know who that is. Very cool coin. Very, very cool coin. The next coin, I think a lot of you guys are going to recognize. But this one is very cool. I didn't recognize this one, but this one I'm sure we all recognize. The Ides of March. Beware the Ides of March. We have Brutus here. Very cool. I'm sure we've all seen this one before. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. See, I've never seen this one. I'm sure a lot of others have seen a lot of these coins that I'm bringing up, but I haven't seen them. I'm relatively new to the coin game, so very interesting though. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. These are probably the coins a lot of people are really interested in, and starting here, especially the gladiators. Like I said, this is probably my favorite one so far. I've never seen something like this, and all these old Roman coins, I'm sure, are the most fascinating to people. The Battle of Actium. Okay, this is Octavian. I believe this is Octavian, and we have, I don't know, Caesar. Maybe that's supposed to say divine. And he's on a horse. Very cool. The Auber style shows a portrait. Okay, yep, that's Octavian. Very, very cool. Triumphal Arch. Wow, this one is really crazy. I think that's Octavian again. So we have 4 horses looking at us, or I guess not looking at us, but facing us, looking in different directions, and this says something Caesar. It looks like it says Imp Caesar. Wow, that is awesome. Octavian and Agrippa. Wow, this one is crazy. It looks like we have an alligator. Is that an alligator? Maybe a crocodile? Like a Nile River crocodile or something? Obviously, this is Octavian. I think this is Octavian. Or maybe this is. No, this is definitely Octavian. And then this is Agrippa? I don't know who that is. But I really like this like tiger looking, or I'm sorry, tiger, alligator or crocodile. Whatever that is so cool looking. Egypt's capture and defeat. Okay, yeah, we have another crocodile here. So I think the Nile River is like in Egypt, I want to say. So I'm assuming that this is like a Nile crocodile or Nile alligator. I'm pretty sure they have those there. I don't really know for sure, but I believe they do. And I believe this is Octavian again. Which Octavian is also Augustus, I believe. I think that's the same person, Octavian and Augustus Caesar. Very, very cool. Armenia. This one says Armenia. Interesting. Armenia Capta. Wow, very cool. Still looks like the same person, Augustus, Octavian. These look like quivers. I don't really know what they're supposed to be. Armenia Capta. Oh, wow. Look at this one. This one's really cool. Okay, Augustus, it says. Imp Caesar. I'm assuming all of these coins we've looked at in the past minute or few minutes have all been Augustus. And I don't know what's going on here. It looks like we have another griffin or something, except this one definitely has some nipples. And is that supposed to be his face? I don't know. Maybe this was supposed to represent, maybe the griffin represented some sort of holiness or something, and they're depicting him as a griffin. I'm not really... Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. This is a sphinx. It says sphinx there. I don't see the sphinx there, but it looks more like a griffin to me. Very cool. Caligula's three sisters. Okay. I think Caligula was kind of crazy, right? I don't really know. This is really crazy. Three sisters. I guess these are their names. I can't really read them. Ivlia, Drusilla, and Agrarina? Pretty interesting. Very, very cool. The Praetorian Guard. Okay, so this is somebody that is supposed to be a Caesar. Can't really tell what's going on here. Looks like somebody's sitting down in front of a barn or a house, or looks like these are like the gates to something, entrance to something. I don't know. It's really cool. I wish I knew more about this. Port of Ostia. Okay, so we have a port here. A guy laying down. Some boats. I know a lot of people like boats. Guy with a humongous neck. That guy's neck is huge. Nero. Is that Nero? Nero, Cliff, something. Caesar. I don't know. Probably says it down here. Nero, Clavius, Caesar. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. At the top, Pharaoh surmounted by a statue of Neptune, holding a scepter. Okay, so this is a statue of Neptune. Interesting. Nero's Colossus. Okay, so the guy with the giant neck is Nero. I'm learning stuff here too, guys. I'm like I said, I'm pretty new to the coin game, so the guy with the giant neck is Nero. I'll remember that. This looks like it says Germanicus Augustus. Pretty cool. Okay, some really crazy toning on this one. Rome's Civil War. That's cool. A bust of Mars, helmeted and draped. And it looks like we have an eagle here. I'm assuming it's an eagle. Very cool. The toning on this one is so cool. I like how it says Mars right there too. Very, very cool. The toning on this one is insane. A lot of these ones are really crazily toned. But wow. I'm assuming this is Nero again. Probably not, because I think it says Vespasian buried at Pompeii. He looks like Nero though with the giant neck. Yeah, this toning is really, really crazy. Just take a look at that one. I don't really have much to say to this one. I like the color. The color is what's really striking me on this one. Ex Apostolo Zeno. Okay, this one's awesome. The obverse, another guy with a huge head and a huge neck. But the reverse, very cool. I don't really know what that is. It looks like some sort of little temple or something. But it looks awesome. It looks like there's a statue in the middle of it. I wonder if this was a real place. It probably was. You guys are probably going to school me. But, that's pretty cool. Okay, this next one is actually the coin that I was doing research on, that I came across this website, and this next coin is awesome. Bam. The inaugural games at the Coliseum. That's the Coliseum right there on a coin. That is so cool. I mean, this coin has to be worth $1 million just for that. That is awesome. Just take a look at that. We're just going to sit here for a second and just look. So cool. This impressive coin was minted to commemorate the inauguration of the Coliseum and was likely personally distributed by the Imperials to key spectators. Key spectators. So I guess celebrities in their time were handed this coin. Kind of unfair treatment, but you know. It depicts the most famous landmark of ancient Rome, the Coliseum. The name Coliseum originates from a massive statue of Nero, a colossus, which stood nearby. Its true name is the Amphitheatrum Flavium, named after the Emperor Vespasian of the Flavian dynasty, who began its construction in 71 AD. The scale of the Coliseum was not matched for another 1800 years. Very interesting. I really can't go through all this, because if I went through all of these, then it would take a really long time. But the obverse die continued to be used after the death of Titus, but this particular coin was part of the earliest commemorative issues. This is interesting too, because I am actually a collector of commemorative half dollars, United States commemorative half dollars. So this is kind of cool, you know, commemorative coin. I love commemorative coins. So cool. The reverse is nothing special compared to the obverse. I don't even know who that is. Some people probably are gonna know, but okay, next one. Remulus and Remus. Kind of cool, some crazy toning. I'm assuming this is an electrum or something, because I don't think a gold coin would tone like that. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it would, but I don't think they would tone like that. But that's still really, really cool looking. The reverse has I don't really know what that is. It looks like a cow. I don't even know. A horse maybe? Can't really tell. Very cool. Maybe this is Romulus and this is his pet Remus. I don't know. Okay, next. Okay, another really awesome one. The Sphinx. The Sphinx on a coin. That is so cool. I mean, I know we saw a coin earlier that said Sphinx, but this is the actual Sphinx. The Great Sphinx of Egypt, right? That is so awesome. If I could have... Well, this probably wouldn't be the number one coin, but this would probably be number 2 that I would choose out of all these coins that I've seen so far. The Sphinx is awesome. That is so cool. The Sphinx is the oldest and largest monolith statue in the world, standing 241 feet long, 63 feet wide, and over 6 stories tall. That is so awesome. Yeah, this one is definitely top 3 for me. This one, I think, and the Coliseum are definitely top 3. Trajan's Forum. Interesting. Looks like we have an army at the top, maybe? I think that's an army. I don't really know where they're standing on, what they're standing on. And I'm assuming this is Trajan, maybe? I don't know, pretty cool. The Temple of Jupiter Victor. Okay, so this is obviously a Temple of Jupiter. And this is probably the victor of a battle. And that's probably this guy. Very, very cool. Pharos of Alexandria. Super cool. I just love the art and the detail. It's so awesome. The obverses, I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of getting old because they all look the same at this point. But the reverses are still changing and they're still interesting. Hadrian arrives in Africa. Very interesting. I'm assuming this is like an African queen. And this is Hadrian. This says African. Something. African, I think. Afrique. That's interesting because even all the way back then, it was still called Africa. I didn't really know that. I guess that's probably obvious, but... Hadrian's Travels. Okay, this one's kind of cool. He's sitting down. Maybe he's eating or something. I'm not really sure what that is, but it looks like he's got a dog with him. That's cool. Man's best friend all the way back then. And he looks He looks content. He doesn't look annoyed by the dog. Antonius Pius, Rome at its finest. This does look like one of the most well-struck coins so far. The art is pretty amazing, but just the strike on this and the surface and all that is really nice on this one. I mean, it's almost perfectly centered. Look at the centering. You can almost see the full ring. Very, very cool. Okay, so this guy was a kind, just, and intelligent emperor. That's kind of refreshing. I always felt like these guys were not very kind and just. Sharing Rome's wealth. It was common practice in ancient Rome for the emperor to distribute the wealth of the empire back to deserving citizens. Okay, see, this is a key word here. Deserving citizens. Everybody nowadays in America, you know, let's give out money to everybody is what they're saying, but I think this keyword deserving here is pretty nice there. I'm getting political now, I should probably stop that, but wow, this is really cool. Very, very cool. The description on this one is kind of interesting. Lib before. Commodus. A lot of detail on this one on the right side. I don't really know what's going on. I wish I knew. It looks like he's elevating them to the next level or something. I don't. What would the term be called? Like when a king makes somebody a knight or something. That's what it looks like is happening here. I probably don't know. Maybe he's just guiding some young soldiers. That could also be another thing that's happening here. Okay, this next one is super awesome. Medusa on a coin. Wow, that's crazy. Facing us too. What? I just turned to stone. Just kidding. Very cool though. Providentia. Antonius Medusa. That is so cool. Vesta Temple. Another temple. Okay, so here we go. I think this is either a woman or a man with a George Washington style wig. Right? I don't really know. It looks kind of cool though. I like this temple art. The poet Homer. So I suppose this is the poet Homer. This is kind of cool. Yep, draped bust of Homer, right? Wearing turreted, I don't know what that is. Draped bust of Tyche, right? I don't know who these people are, but good VF green patina, very rare. Probably another $1 million coin. Zodiac, wow, okay, this one's really special. This one has all the zodiac animals here. The zodiac signs, look at that. That is so cool. I mean, you can't really make them out very clearly, but this one, I don't even know. It looks like a Scorpio, right? I can't really tell which one's which, but you can tell that these are. I think this is like the fish, whichever one that is. I think that's Cancer, right? I don't know. Probably not. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, that's very cool. The Gonzaga collection. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe that got imprinted into this coin a long time ago, or maybe that was part of it. I don't know what's going on there. Kind of a cool coin. Nothing too special here compared to some of the other ones we've seen recently. Noah's Ark. Whoa. Is that really supposed to be Noah's Ark? All the way back when? Interesting. I can't really tell, but it's interesting nonetheless. Carausius. Okay, this one's got it's kind of giving me some Mount Rushmore vibes. I'm sure these are 3 important people. The back is kind of nothing special, but this one's kind of cool. You never really see three guys' faces on one coin. It's the first time I've seen that. Very cool. I'm assuming these are just like bronze coins or something. I don't know what these are made of. I would assume they're bronzes. Still probably extremely rare and expensive, but... Labor of Hercules. Wow, this one's crazy. Okay, I don't know who this is in the front. Maybe it is Hercules. I'm assuming this is definitely Hercules. He looks like he has a club and he's smashing a snake with 7 heads. That's what it looks like to me. That is awesome. And look how jacked he is. This dude is huge. It's awesome. Such a cool coin. Another coin that's probably priceless. I'm sure everybody would love to have this one. And this is the final coin, guys. Constantine the Great. I'm pretty sure Constantine is like one of the most common ancients, but for some reason this one is excessively rare and very... I mean, this is another one of those coins that just has... It's a perfect strike. I mean, you have the full head. You can almost see the full circle here. I think it just cuts out a little bit right there, but this is almost a full circle. The centering on that is crazy. The strike is really nice. Yeah, so that's it, guys. These are all the coins. I know we just went through a ton of them. This was like almost an hour-long video, 50-minute video or something. But I just really wanted to share these. I thought they were all so cool. And yeah, these are, like I said, my favorite ones are probably the Sphinx one and the Coliseum one. Here's the Sphinx one again. Coliseum one was right here. These are my favorites. And then I think I liked this one a lot. This was like my favorite for most of it. And then I think we found another one. I don't even remember which one it was. Maybe this Poseidon one. Very, very cool. Anyway, let me know which ones are your favorite. I'm going to put the link to this website in the description so you can go check these out on your own time and read all the descriptions you like. And maybe you can do your own research and see who owns these coins or whatever. Actually, I think it says follow on Instagram, so there's probably an Instagram link. I'm not going to click on that right now. But you could probably find out who owns these coins or whatever. Thank you guys for watching. If you've actually watched all the way until the end, that's very impressive. And thank you. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys at the next video. I'm actually planning on going to a coin show tomorrow, so hopefully I can record that and get some cool coin show footage. I'm obviously not going to be getting any cool coins like these, but it'll be cool nonetheless. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.